Can they buy a house that's set up for utilities and just not use them? So absolutely. And actually, in the good communities, where people like to live, they don't want to move out, like in my community. As English people sell their homes and the community grows, Amish people will almost inevitably buy those homes. They will even spend a little bit more money, if the home's a nice home, it's not just a tiny piece of land at least. And they will spend a little bit more money just for the extra value of being close by their loved ones and their church. Because if you move too far away from the community, say 10 miles away from church every Sunday, that's going to add a lot of stress to your Sunday just to try to get to church on time all the time. And anything that you do that has to do with the Amish people is going to take a long time, to interact with your community. So they'll pay a little bit more to buy English homes and move into those. My parents actually did that. We were on the one corner of the community and we moved down closer to the middle. And we bought an English home that had electric in it. It had a pressure tank. It had hot water heater, or a water heater, I guess you should say. But we had hot running water. We just weren't really allowed to use it. We did not take a shower, even though we had a shower and a bathtub all set up with a surround. We did not take a shower. Although at our housewarming party, one of my little cousins wandered in there and she got in the tub, and she was fully clothed, and she turned the water on, messing around in there. And I remember her screaming to this day, like she was so freaked out, she didn't know how to turn the water off, and she was just getting drenched in there. And we all went running in and turned the water off. It was pretty funny. So that was the only person I knew that even took a shower before we turned the electric off. And about 2 weeks after we moved, the electric company came out and disconnected the electric, and it did not work anymore after that. But during that time, I remember using the light. Like, we had this one room that was kind of dark. We would use the lights in there. We used the lights in the bathroom quite a bit, even though, my parents didn't really like it when we did that. It was a lot of fun for me at like 6 years old to do that. And we had to convert the well pump to run off a Honda motor, and we had to get rid of the water heater, obviously. And so, yeah. But from that moment on, we had indoor plumbing, running water, cold water, and we also had a toilet. And the toilet was very nice. It was a step up, and this was in the 90s.